So this is video 5, and what we're going to do now is have a look at split boards, or setting up of a split board. So, same situation as a final board, so we would insert electrical, go into final board, position the final board, put a load on there, a power factor, just going to stretch it. Yeah. Notice again, I can then go into ways. Putting the reference in. Number of ways, again, we'll stick to a 12-way board. And this time, same situation as before, TP&N, max board rating, that could be the manufacturer's rating that you know about. I'm going to create a twin split section, lighting, small power. So there's our two sections. When we split the board, we can put the isolation on the board. So I can select an isolator. Depending on the predicted load on each section, you can make that distinction between 160 and 1000 amps, or 16 to 160. So I'll keep it simple. We can then go and pick our preferred isolator size. So if I'm envisaging for flexibility up to 160 amps, I don't know what that's going to be yet. It might only be 150 or whatever. I can make the selection from this range of potential isolator switches with the correct phase arrangement. Same process as before. Device type, premises type, location, diversity. And also in this case, because we haven't got a cable to it, you see I must enter a short circuit fault level. So in this case, because it's got no cable to it, so if I'd connected a cable to it and run a quick calculation, then this would give me the values in here. So I'm going to take a flyer on the fault level because it will be updated later on when I perform the calculation. So those don't really matter. They're going to be updated. Go for TP&N. So this then allows us to assign the ways in sections. We'll keep it simple. So I'll put 6 ways in section 1 and 6 ways in section 2. I could always reset them. Keep it simple. So that breaks our board down. And then what I would do is then go to change phase, allocate the sections that I want TP&N, and those which I want singles. Do each section separately. And then what we'll do, we'll annotate the sections so that we know which is small lighting, which is small power. What I can then do, while we're in this board, I'm going to press escape to cancel. Each of these now sections are separate. So let's say we're going to make this first section the lighting. Double clicking in the section details, I'll call this lighting, and I can actually apply the type of section there as well. There it is, lighting. Into this one, into this section, double clicking in the section area. Small power, spelled properly. Again, applying the small power ident. So basically you have the main board. So the main board details are taken from clicking on the reference or going up to edit general. That's the main board details. And then each separate section you click where this buzz bar, typical potential buzz bar is, or anywhere in this sort of area. Double clicking brings up the sectional information on the board. So you have the parent details of the board and then the separate section. You can see your isolation going on. And then you would set up your ways in exactly the same way we did when we did in video 3, your final circuits. And again, I would probably stretch the board so that when I exit final circuits, again, it won't allow me to do that because I've got no circuits on there. So I'll just put a general balance load on there for now. Get me out to the board. Insert the cable. So you can see the flexibility of not having your board way set up initially. So that then shows you how to put a sectional board together, stretch it a little bit. If I need to go into the board and re-enter it, it's a case of double clicking on the board, go into ways, and setting up these ways. So basically, creating the ways is the same. It's just the initial board setup in creating the sections, annotating the sections, and understanding that each section is available on a section basis, and you have the general board information relating to the entire distribution board.